The previous war, part 5. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced Operation Rising Lion, targeting Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz, its nuclear scientists, and parts of its ballistic missile program. He described Iran's nuclear efforts as a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival and said that the operation would continue for as many days as it takes. In a speech announcing that the attack, Netanyahu stated that for decades Iran's leaders had openly called for Israel's destruction and warned that Iran could produce a nuclear weapon. In a very short time, it could be a year, it could be within a few months, or less than a year. Well, as we go through the war, we find the war started on 13th of June. In the early hours of 13th June 2025, IDF, Israel's force, attacked dozens of Iranian nuclear facilities, military bases, infrastructure installations, and key military commanders. By 6:30 IDT, the Israeli Air Force (IAF) had launched 5 waves of airstrikes using more than 200 fighter jets to drop more than 330 munitions on about 100 targets. Israeli targets included Natanz nuclear facility and other infrastructure of Iran's nuclear program, with no nuclear incidents occurring as a result of airstrikes. Meanwhile, the Mossad operatives, along with the commando forces, sabotaged Iran's air defense system and missile infrastructure. An Israeli official said that Mossad had smuggled precision weapons and established a covert drone base near Tehran, which were used to disable air defenses, securing air superiority for Israel aircrafts. The operations in the early hours, which killed 30 Iranian journals in minutes, as well as 9 nuclear scientists, are referred to as Operation Red Wedding and Operation Nornia. Israel conducted strikes in Tabriz in early afternoon, reported targeting an area near Tabriz airport. Explosions also occurred at the Hamadan Air Base, the Parshin military base, and the subterranean Fordow field enrichment plant. The IDF later confirmed striking Hamadan and Tabriz air bases and the Isfahan Nuclear Technology Research Center. Iranian media reported that at least 2 Israeli fighter jets were downed by the Iranian airspace. They were downed over Iranian airspace, and a female pilot was captured. The IDF denied the claim. After the Israeli attacks, the Iranian leaders promised a harsh response, a retaliation. With attacks against the Israeli and the US forces in military bases across the Middle East, shortly thereafter, Iran launched a missile attack, drones attack at military bases and air bases under the code name of Operation True Promise 3. These included more than 100 Shaheed drones. These Shaheed drones played their great role. According to IDF Brigadier General F.E. Defrin, the US evacuated some of its troops from Iraq and also authorized the evacuation of the family members of the US troops across the region. Around 9 p.m. IDT, 10 minutes before the dozens of missiles hit Israeli citizens, received phone alerts about an incoming attack. Some Iranian missiles hit targets in Tel Aviv, including the Kenya military headquarters near Begin Road. Others were shot down. Sirens were activated in Amman, Jordan's capital. Some drones were intercepted by the Royal Jordanian Air Force in Jordanian airspace, some by the IAF over Saudi Arabia and Syria. Various Israeli sources said that an order of Israeli civilians to seek shelter was later lifted. suggesting that a majority or all of the drones were destroyed.